Hey everyone, today I will be introducing the Overnight EA, which is the new MT4 automated trading expert advisor that I have recently published. I will be showing you how it works, meaning how and when it opens trades, and then how it manages them. And I will also show you how to backtest and optimize it so you can get the best results using the testing ratio that I have created. So firstly, let's start by looking at when it opens trades. So the main idea behind the EA actually is that it opens trades during the night where volatility is really low and there are no news coming out. So as you see here, this is after 11 p.m. So it waits until all the indicators that are used inside of it are aligned and giving overbought and oversold signals, and it opens a trade at every closing of a candle, as you see here, um where all the signals are met, and it opens more trades as long as these signals are present, and the maximum number of trades that you want to be open simultaneously is defined by you in the settings. I will show you how later. Then once the trade is opened, the AA places a stop loss, as you see here. It places a stop loss right away to secure the trade, and it has an internal take profit, which is calculated according to the average profit of all open trades. So it's not an individual take profit, but rather a take profit where the entire total profit is calculated and then divided by the number of trades. So let's take an example. Like suppose here there are 6 trades, okay, and we're going short on these 6 trades, and we have defined our take profit as 5 pips. So the trades will be closed when the average profit is 5 pips, meaning that the total profit is 30. We get that by multiplying the number of trades by our take profit pips, and then we get 30, and so we wait until the total profit is 30 and all the trades are closed. Now let's go through the settings of the EA. Okay, so fixed lots here, it's self-explanatory. It sets a fixed lot size for the trades. However, this setting is overridden by the next setting, which is the percentage of account. If this setting is greater than 0, like suppose we set it to 2, then whenever we take a trade, the lot size is calculated as 2% of our entire account. Now, the max number of simultaneous orders is also self-explanatory. It sets a limit of how many trades will be open at the same time. The magic number, if you're not familiar with it, it's the kind of ID number that you assign to this specific instant of the AA. So suppose you're attaching the AA to a chart on Euro USD M5. Then you set an ID number so that the AA could identify the trades that it has taken by itself, and then it could manage them easily. Now these 3 settings are attached together. Use time restrictions. It's an on-off parameter. If it's true, then we only trade during specific hours. The EA is mainly done in a way that it's better to have it on, but if you decide you want to trade all day long, then it's your choice. But the default settings are that it's on. Now when this is on, we go to starting hour. This is the hour of the day where the EA starts looking for trades. And here we have it at 23, which is 11 p.m. And this number of hours after starting hour is the number of hours after 23, where the EA will continue looking for trades. So as we have it here, the AA will start at 11 p.m. and will continue looking till it's midnight. If we had this on, let's say, 20 and this on 3, then this means that the AA will start looking for trades at 8 p.m. and it will stop after 3 hours, which is 11 p.m. Okay. Now, skip Fridays and holidays is also self-explanatory. It's an on-off switch. True means you will skip Fridays and holidays. False means you will trade on Fridays and holidays. Now, the rest of the parameters are for the indicators. So it's the periods of the indicators and so on. And you could play around with all of these so you could get the best settings and the best results you want. Now, the total take profit in pips is, as we said, it's the average take profit. And if we set it to 7, like it is here, and we had 6 trades, like in this example over here, then we would wait until our total profit is 7 times 6, which is 42. When our total profit is 42 pips, all the trades are closed, regardless of individual trade profits. Like, for example, you could have a losing trade while the other trades make up for the loss, and then still the average per trade is 7 pips. Stop loss in pips, it's different than the take profit. It's actually assigned individually to each trade. So if we have here 20 pips stop loss, each trade has a 20 pips stop loss assigned to it. The final setting here, the minimum trades for optimization, it's a setting only used during optimization and has no effect on trading. This setting allows you to disregard tests where the number of trades taken is very low and is lower than your defined number here. I will explain this as we move on to the optimization. So for now, I will set it at 500 and I'll show you how it works. So here we go. Okay. As I said earlier, I have created a formula which displays a ratio during optimization. This ratio ensures that you get the most consistent results while optimizing. It is best used when you are testing for longer periods of time though. Let's suppose you want to optimize the EA on EURUSD like I'm doing here. So we click on expert properties and you go to the testing tab here. And you set the optimized parameter to custom. Okay, this makes sure you maximize the number here. So if you choose balance, the optimization will try to find the best result, which gives you the higher balance. But we're not looking for a higher balance, we're looking for a consistent result. So that's where my ratio comes in. Okay, let's put in some random optimization tests. So suppose here starts at 5, goes 5 steps till she reaches 20. Let's see here. Also, I have. Okay, so if you're not familiar with optimization, there's plenty of videos and articles which explain it. So I'll keep that up to you to check out. Okay, and here, let's say. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and reduce this to 50 actually, and I'm gonna start optimization. And as soon as the results come in, I'm gonna show you where you can see the ratio and what it means. I will later also show you how to download my optimizations, the optimizations that I have made for the EA. Okay, so here you see under the on tester results you get the ratio. So it's supposed to be between 0 and 2, although it rarely goes above 1. If it goes above 1, then you have a very good strategy and you have very good parameters. So here, like for now, you can sort it by this, and our best strategy, our best settings are these ones. And you see it's reflected in the profit and the profit factor and the drawdown. Even this is, we have lowest drawdown here and the biggest profit here, and it's reflected in this number. So I will stop just so you can see. I'll try to test it so we can see the graph. Okay, now remember this is a rough testing, so I'm just doing it for the purpose of demonstration, but like these results are based on control points. I would suppose every tick is the best, and make sure you download real tick data so you could get the best data on which you could test. Now I want to show you how to download the settings. So I will add the link in the description to the ForexFactory thread, where I will be posting the setting files for the EA. And if you want to load these setting files, you have to place them somewhere on your PC, and you have to remember where. And when you go to Expert Advisor, you click on Load, and here you are. You will see the setting files, or you have to browse and look for the setting files, and you just double click on them, or just click and click on open. So, and then the settings will be loaded. So I will have settings for each currency pair. I'm trying to optimize them as fast as I could, and when you go to the thread, you could find the newest optimization settings. Now remember, a very important thing about loading my settings is that this EA uses time restrictions, and the settings files which I provide are for brokers whose server time is GMT. So as you see here, if it had 23.1 like it had before and the default settings, even if you're using the default settings, 23.1 is 11 p.m. GMT till midnight GMT. Okay, but if your broker doesn't use GMT server time, you have to change it. Let me show you how you could see this. On the market watch here, you see the time. Now this is the GMT time for my broker. If it was different than GMT, like suppose it was 12 instead of 10 on your server, then you would have to adjust this and add 2 hours to the 23, which makes it 1 a.m. actually. Don't it's a 24-hour system. So 23, which is 11 p.m. plus 2 hours is 1 a.m. So you just add 1 here, and you leave this as 1 because this is added to the previous number. Okay, so mainly this is it. If you have any questions about the AA, please write them in the comment section on the market, or maybe on the ForexFactory thread, and I will be glad to help. Also, if you like it, please don't forget to leave a review. I would really appreciate it. And happy trading.